Hi, good evening. Let's wait for another couple of minutes beta for the people to join in. Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, bacho. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, guys. Good evening. Good evening. Okay, batch. It's time to start. Okay. First and foremost, any doubts, beta? Batch, any doubts to begin with?
सर एक क्वेश्चन ग्रुप में भेजा है चैट वर्क का।
अभी भेजा है बेटा?
हाँ सर, मॉर्निंग भेजा था, मतलब उसको अगर बाद में जब भी डिस्कस करना हो सर आपको।
नहीं, अभी कर लेते। कहाँ भेजा बताओ मुझे। हाँ, ये सौरभ तुमने, you are the one who's talking about it, beta? Is that Saurabh?
No, sir, Deepak. Sir, this one, that question only.
This question only. So Saurabh is
Yes.
sent. Okay. While steering 000 degrees at 12 knots, this lighthouse was first sighted at 2000 hours. So it gives you 2000 hours fix. The visibility was restricted to 25 nautical mile, and current is given at 2100 hours. Due to failure of main engine, vessel stopped instantaneously. So that means exactly at 2100 hours, it stopped instantaneously. That's what he's saying. There was no distance covered at reduced speed to basically inertia stop. At 2300 hours, Hemi-Road light was sighted after visibility became normal. What do you mean by normal visibility? Was sighted after the visibility became normal. If the current had been constant throughout, find the vessel's position at 2300 hours and 2000 hours. So current is given here. What does he mean by visibility of normal visibility? There is nothing like normal visibility. So
Yes,
that
sir.
means here he is basically wanting us to use the geographical range, is it? Is that
So
what
we
he
will use
means?
only geographical, only GR.
That's what, no, I'm just thinking aloud. I'm thinking aloud because there is no word like normal visibility, right?
Sir, maybe
Okay.
the nominal range also,
ये
No,
whichever.
no. Why nominal
सीधे
range should
पोजीशन
be
निकाला ना
normal
सर.
visibility? Why 10
सर
miles
ये क्वेश्चन
visibility should be normal? Which yardstick
So because
defines so?
nominal range is given for 10 miles visibility, no?
So that is nominal range definition. But who said 10 mile is normal visibility? Where is it written?
Sir, we were taught like
सर
that,
इन
No.
if there
That
is no
assumption
visibility given, you
is
take
absolutely weird because anything which is normal visibility in your curves, you do not have a normal visibility curve. Do you have that?
no, sir.
You don't have anything called as normal, nor has the word normal been defined anywhere as far as lights are concerned as to what do you call as the normal visibility. Okay, so there can be something called as perfect visibility. That means there is something called as perfect visibility curve in that, right?
Yes, sir. Perfect visibility is there.
Perfect visibility. There's no word called normal visibility. I don't know unless he wants to say that normal visibility is same as perfect visibility. So in this case, my only suggestion I can give you, that is only a suggestion, that you say that you are reading this normal visibility as perfect visibility. ठीक है बेटा?
Sir, I had tried solving this, and what I got was that the hemorrhoid light range is not required actually.
Why?
Because, sir, it is normal visibility. It is not saying that first sighted or last sighted. It is saying that it was seen when
So
the
what do you mean
visibility
by
was
seen?
normal.
The seen means what, beta?
Sir,
First
हमको
seen
current
only.
push करना है, sir.
Otherwise, what do you mean by seen? But I'm just thinking aloud. I'm not saying anything to you about your interpretation. You can. It says at 2300 hours, Hemi-Road light was sighted. What do you mean by was sighted? It was sighted at 2300 hours, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
when visibility became normal, it was sighted.
Yeah, so visibility became normal at 2300 hours, no? That's what he's saying. At 2300 hours, the vessel stopped at 2100 hours instantaneously. Then it did not move up to 2300 hours. So when it stopped, the visibility was 5 miles. So in that 5-mile visibility, Hemi-Road light was not visible. Correct, Vite?
Yes, in that 5 miles, it was not visible, but
okay. Now for 2 hours, the vessel has drifted with the current, right?
yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
the visibility became normal, what he calls as normal.
Yes, sir.
So what does he want to say was sighted? What does he? Otherwise, okay. If you don't read that, then how have you solved it? Tell me. Let me see that.
सर ये जो चार्ट नंबर 5072 में हम जो स्वानी के जो लाइट हाउस है उसमें से जो पोजीशन सर्कल मारेंगे उसी पोजीशन सर्कल के सेंटर से विल मेक द इनिशियल कोर्स टिल 2100 व्हेन द वेसल वाज स्टीमिंग आफ्टर 2100 उसमें उसी में करंट लगा के कोर्स में गुड मिल जाएगा फिर 2100 को स्टॉप होगा फिर करंट को ही कंटिन्यू करेंगे
सॉरी से अगेन
सर 20 से 2100 तक हमको कोर्स है ना सर
that you will get the position. In fact, you know current, you know everything, you don't need anything.
So, 1 घंटे का वो ट्रायंगल बन गया
2100 पे 2000 वाला पोजीशन सर्कल ट्रांसफर करेंगे जो स्वानी की लाइट हाउस का रेंज है तो जो वो दो जगह पे जहाँ पे कट होगा वो होगा आपका 2100। फिर उधर से पोज उल्टा मारेंगे तो स्वानिकी का फर्स्ट साइटेड वाला पोजीशन मिल जाएगा।
No, but tell me one thing, beta. Tell me one thing. From 20 to 2100 hours, why I need to do anything? 2100 hour position I can find out. I have the CTS, I have the current, I have the engine speed. I can find
So,
out
but
2100 hour
So that-
speed by making 1 hour triangle. I don't have to transfer anything, correct?
So that one is the EP, na,
Lighthouse
sir.
से
EP
transfer
for 2100.
Why EP? Where is it given that current is estimated? Has he said current is estimated?
No, sir.
So that is the fix, na?
तो जो भी triangle बनेगा, sir, that one is the fixed one.
So
जो जहाँ
no,
current
so
है.
that's what I'm asking. I'm asking this person who's talking about it. I'm saying 2100 hour fix you can directly get. No, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
डायरेक्टली तो नहीं मिलेगा ना सर, वो पोजीशन सर्कल है ना, जो स्वानिकी लाइट हाउस का फर्स्ट साइटेड वो पोजीशन
Why
सर्कल है।
Swanic light say is not position circle? It says first sighted at 2000 hours. First sighted, so you'll have the range also, na?
हाँ, तो वो रेंज से
So you'll
हमको
get the
पोजीशन
full.
सर्कल
एक minute. So, अच्छा, you don't have. अच्छा, that is not the bearing. Sorry, my mistake. I was reading 000. Sorry, you're right. So you get
Yes,
a
position
PC
circle.
you get a PC at 2000 hours. You transfer
Yes, sir.
it to and at 2100 hours you can transfer the PC. So what happens then? How does that serve the purpose?
सो 2000 पे स्वानिकी लाइट हाउस का जो पोजीशन सर्कल है वो स्वानिकी लाइट हाउस के ऊपर मारेंगे, और 2000 का जो स्वानिकी लाइट हाउस के ऊपर से हम पोस्ट मार के 2100 का हमको ईपी पोजीशन मिलेगा। और 2100 पे जो स्वानिकी
EP पोजीशन कैसे मिलेगा बेटे? या तो
EP
फिक्स मिलेगा या
वो
दिया, मतलब EP कैसे, व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय EP मिलेगा?
तो
EP
ट्रांसफर
मतलब जो स्वानिकी लाइट हाउस का जो रेंज है उसको 2100 पे जो अभी पोजीशन मिला है उसको उल्टा काटेंगे, तो मतलब ओनली वन
अरे
पोजीशन सर्कल।
यार, you're not getting my point. You're not getting my point. You have only one position circle at 2000 hours. That's all, right?
यस सर।
Yes, sir.
And then you don't have anything at 2100 hours.
2100 hours, sir. एक triangle बनाएंगे ना, sir. तो triangle मिलेगा
ट्रायंगल
हमें.
कहाँ से बनाओगे?
Sir, lighthouse है, सवानी के.
लाइट हाउस के ऊपर से सर।
So that you will get a PC for 2100 hours. No, that's all you get. You'll get a PC for 2100 hours. That's what I'm saying, right?
So we can transfer.
You will still not get a position at 2100 hours.
So I think we can get the position जो same
How?
PC को
Tell me how, ना बेटा. I think
वो
Nyota, tell
फोटो
me
मैं
how.
ग्रुप में शेयर कर देता हूँ जो मैंने सोल्यूशन।
नहीं, ग्रुप में शेयर मत करो, तुम बोलो. ग्रुप में शेयर करने से नहीं काम चलेगा. You tell
Sir,
me how are you getting the
Savane
position? Here is the question.
लाइट हाउस से
सवानी lighthouse सर नीचे है.
अरे नीचे हो या ऊपर हो, that doesn't make a difference. Now why are you getting into its orientation here?
Yes,
I am
sir.
simply saying that if this is the CTS is 000 degrees, so it is going southwards. So if here is the light, okay, and you are getting a position circle at 2000 hours. This is a 2000 hour position circle. Then you have applied the CTS. You have applied the engine speed. You have applied the current for 1 hour. And this C gets transferred to C dash. And now you are transferring this position circle. Now this position circle is for 2100 hours. That's all I have now.
तो ये जो
Yes or no?
Yes sir.
यहाँ से करेक्ट लगा सकते हैं 2300 and transfer it to 2300.
किस पे करंट लगा दूं बेटा? किस पे
Sir, C
पोजीशन
point पे.
शिप की पोजीशन किधर है?
Sir, C पे sir, C पे sir. End of the circle, end of the position.
तो उससे क्या होगा?
So we'll take it to
Sir, वो point shift
2300.
होता है.
2300 if we somehow manage to understand that what is Hammerod's like it was cited.
No. If you apply at C, if you apply at C dash, if you apply another 2 hours current, if you apply another 2 hours current here,
Yes sir.
so basically this will be the center for C dash will be the center for 2300 hour if you want to transfer this position circle, right?
Yes sir.
So then what happens? You have a position. So that's exactly what I'm saying. So you will have to agree. I mean, listen here. Guys, listen. Please talk to me. Don't or mute yourself if you want to discuss amongst yourselves. Please mute yourself. What I'm saying is, if you are saying from C double dash, I'll make a 2300 hour PC, this 8 o'clock PC, I will transfer to 2300 hours. Up to that point, you're fine. But then you will need a 2300 hour PC for Hamirod to be first sighted. Yes or no?
Yes sir, correct sir.
Sir,
Otherwise, how
is
will you close the
only seen
question?
सर वही
perfect.
उसी की रेंज समझ नहीं आ रही कि रेंज कौन सी लेनी.
That is what I'm saying. So what you can say is, it became visible when the visibility became normal. So my take in this would be, it's only a take. I don't know what he wants in the question. My take would be, since in your luminous range diagram, keep it here. Your luminous range diagram, if you see, here is the luminous range diagram. Okay, it has a perfect visibility curve, right? But you can see that. Can you see there is a perfect visibility curve? Yes or no?
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
There is a perfect visibility curve, beta. Maybe this is what he means as normal visibility. Maybe, that's all I'm saying. Maybe there is a big may.
ये परफेक्ट विजिबिलिटी वाला जो रेंज सर्कल है ना, वो भी इसमें कट नहीं करेगा सर.
तो नहीं करेगा तो फिर कैसे पोजीशन निकालोगे तुम? अगर मिले दिखेगा.
जीआर ले सकते हैं ना सर हैमरॉड का.
अरे तो दैट्स व्हाट आई एम सेइंग. या तो सिर्फ जीआर लो, और तुम ये बोलो कि भाई ही इज नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट विजिबिलिटी, ही इज जस्ट, बट देन जीआर विल बी, देन व्हेन इट कम्स अप above the horizon for the first time, which you do not know. The question is not conveying anything to that sort, right? Okay, Hamirod का nominal range कितना है बेटा? What is the nominal range? अरे भाई जिसने क्वेश्चन डाला, you would have seen ना.
सर 18 माइल्स.
सर 18 माइल है.
हाँ तो 18 माइल पे तो तुम्हारा ये परफेक्ट विजिबिलिटी वाला जाता ही नहीं है वहां पे, राइट? 18 नॉमिनल रेंज इज हियर.
यस सर,
Right.
उस पे नहीं जा रहा.
उस पे नहीं जा रहा. That means there is no range you can get even at 20 miles. And what is the geographical range you are getting for Hamirod? Height of eye taken from top of the question. Has anybody calculated the geographical range? You see, everybody is out to give funda.
16 meter,
Take
sir.
geographical range,
16
take
meter.
this. Nobody. Anji?
16 meter. 16.
16 meter is the geographical range.
Yeah, 16.
What is the height of eye?
हाँ जी सर 16 माइल है. सर 16 माइल.
And what is
Height
the
of
height
eye
of hemorrhoid light?
10 meter. 10 meter.
10 meter. So that's what I'm saying. तो 16 माइल पे अगर तुम कह रहे हो ये नहीं काटेगा 20 माइल वाला, what circle will it cut? I don't know. Basically, what is this question basically pertaining to is this. Where this question has a problem, let me just tell you what, up to which point it makes sense. After that, I don't know what the person in the question wants. Basically, it is the same thing. You will put Swanic light, and you will find out the PLR and GR, and from here you will determine the last site of restricted was first sighting range. And with first sighting range, you will draw this. This will be the PC for 2000 hours. Correct, beta? Okay. Now you will apply. The vessel has run engine distance for 1 hour. So you will CTS and 12 miles of engine distance. And then you will apply 3 hours of current. Correct. CTS is 000, is it? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then Swanic is here. Let me put Swanic here. Okay. Light is here. And this is the circle. Okay, beta? Now it's okay. This is the 2000
Yes, sir.
RPC. Okay. Now, basically, you are steering a course from here of 000. Sorry, my mistake. 000. You're steering this course. You will, from 2000 hours to 2300 hours, what all displacement the vessel has experienced? it has experienced 1 hour of steaming and 3 hours of current. Yes or no? Correct, beta?
Yes, yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I cut off 12 miles here. So this is 0, 0, 0 degrees into 12 miles. And then I draw the current 278. And for 3 hours, it will be 16 miles. I cut 16 miles here, wherever it comes. No, 3 hours, 12 miles, 12 miles. I cut off 12 miles here. So this is 278 into 12 miles. So if Swannick light was C, this point after 3 hours gets transferred to C dash. Correct, beta?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now with Swannick, with the same radius as the circle at the Swannick light, with the same radius as the circle at the Swannick light, I put the compass at C and draw a circle here. This becomes 2300 RPC. Up to this place, it makes sense. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This red one is 2300 RPC. Does everybody agree?
Yes, sir.
Now, what
Yes,
does
sir.
he want us to do with the hemorrhoid light is a question mark, because there is no word like normal visibility. Okay. Now you tell me on this circle, if I cut a 16 mark, if I cut a geographical range circle, will it cut this red circle? Yes or no?
सर उसके पार जाएगा सर, वो अभी ट्राई किया था सर इसी
Will
method
it
से.
cut? Your question is simple. Will that cut this circle or not? Yeah. Either yes or no.
16 miles it is not cutting, sir.
हाँ, so no बोल दो ना, उसके बाद में इतना explanation कहाँ जा रहा है उसमें? It's not cutting. So then that means GR cannot be used, right? That means GR cannot be used. Correct, beta? Okay. So I up to 2300 RPC, I agree. And rest you can send me this part of the chart. I can plot and see if there is any way out. But this word, visibility becomes normal, is not a standard vocabulary. This is somebody's own brainchild, and honestly, I cannot comment on it because it was cited after the visibility became normal. What does he mean by that? God only knows. And with 18-mile nominal range, if you see, this will basically, it's not even perfect visibility curve, it's not cutting. Had it been cutting that, I would have said, okay, take normal as perfect and do it. So it's not working that way either. So give me, this is which chart? 5056, is it?
Yes,
507.
yes, sir.
5
It is there, sir, in the group.
Okay, 505. Okay, fine. So what I'm saying is up to 2300 PC, it is making sense. I can explain up to this 2300 RPC. If you say this is what we have done, it's okay. What is to be done with this hemorrhoid light is not clear from the question. Okay.
Sir, I solved this one. I took the way how you did, no? 1 hour steaming and 3 hours current.
So it is the same thing, na? It has come to C dash. That's correct.
But I took the nominal range, sir. From hemorrhoid, I took nominal range of 18 miles. And
But
then
what is the no? But that way somebody can say I took 20 miles. I added 2 miles to nominal range. There is no explanation for it. No. Just because it cut the circle, you took it, right?
Yes,
there is no explanation for it. No. Understood, beta? This word normal visibility is not defined anywhere. And let me just tell you, one has to be a fool to use. One thing can be there. One thing can be there. That maybe the question had nominal visibility and it's a typo error. That is the possibility. Nominal range, right? You are getting my point, beta? Maybe nominal has been mistyped as normal. Understood?
Yes, sir.
That is a possibility in MMD exam because the clerk somebody in auto correction, the nominal may have been taken as normal, or some clerk might have typed it as normal. Because normal word is not defined anywhere as far as the lighthouse ranges are concerned. Okay. So normal
Sir,
range
अगर
is nowhere defined.
16 माइल जो
Maybe.
जीआर लिया है
हाँ जी?
उससे 16 माइल जीआर लेने के बाद और सी से जो अगर मैं कट करता हूँ तो उस सर्किल पे कट कर रहा है 2300 पीसी वाले.
अभी somebody in the class was saying it is not cutting.
नो सर, इस पे कट कर रहा था लेकिन बहुत माइनर पे उस पे एज पे कट रहा था. मैं अभी चार्ट खोला है मैंने सर, जो मैंने प्लॉट किया था उसको देख
I
रहा
don't
हूँ.
know. I don't know. I got the feedback from the class only, yeah, that it is not cutting. So what I'm saying is, even if you're using geographical range, you are just making an assumption, by beta. Neither the geographical range is justified, nor the nominal range is justified. But now I see something that maybe somebody wanted to say nominal visibility, and the clerk might have typed normal visibility. That is quite possible, huh? Don't you think that possibility is there? Nominal getting typed as normal? I only presume that is the error here. That is the error. Okay. So the last part of it, there is definitely a misprint in the question. It is not clear. मेरे ख्याल से nominal होना था. If the word was nominal, then those who are doing with 18-mile range, they are correct. Okay. Only thing is, if normal is to be read as nominal, right, beta? And who knows, there may have been a correction also in the paper, beta. You never know. So don't break your head on this. Okay. So is everybody understood this 2300 RPC, or there is any doubt on that?
Yes, I understood, sir.
If you have understood 2300 RPC, leave it there. Rest, there could have been a correction in the exam. You never know. We are just wasting our time on something which may have been wrong here. There is no word like normal visibility, right?
Hammer rod, no?
Uh,
We have to draw it from hammer rod, sir, correct? Or from C dash.
you tell me, yeah. Where
Sir,
will you
it
draw from?
hammer rod, no? Because 2300 it was first cited.
So then,
So the PC should be 2300 from hammer rod, no? So the whatever GR or nominal, like what you said, no? Typo
this
error.
is the transfer. This red one is the transferred PC, bhai. This is 8 o'clock PC transferred to 2300 hours. What we have drawn.
Okay. Understood, sir. Okay.
That's a transferred PC.
Okay.
Right. Okay, chalo. I'll close this because there's no point wasting time on it. This will always have this issue. Okay, guys, we go to tidal streams before we go to the last topic of the day. Now, in some of your charts, not all of them, if you remember on the day one, we said there is some information given here and we called it as tidal stream. This information, especially on 5048, it is definitely there. Now, this information is that when you are close to the coastline, the tidal streams, they depend on how much is the duration before or after high water, and the direction also changes very rapidly because of the contour of the landmass. Therefore, unlike most of the questions that you have done until now, in which the current remains same throughout the question, here the tidal stream keeps changing every hour. It keeps changing continuously, actually, and you have the information every hour. So that means it is not same throughout. So the only difference is, whereas in the questions that you have done so far, the current was same throughout the question. When you are dealing with tidal streams, the direction and rate keeps changing continuously, and it is given to you on hourly basis. So therefore, you cannot draw one triangle. You may have to draw multiple triangles. You cannot take average and draw. That is also not correct. Otherwise, they could have given you average current. Why should they give you so much information? Now, this, whatever is in the box, I have enlarged it here. This box thing is what you can see here on the chart. What is written here? tidal streams with reference to high water at this place, Kobe. Okay, high water at Kobe. Okay, and then what do you have here? In the first column, you have R's. Here you have high water at Kobe, and then you have on above this, it is before 1 hour before high water, 2 hours before high water, 3 hours before high water, like this. And below that, you have the intervals after high water, 1 to 6 hours. Okay. Then we have the tidal stream directions are given in degrees and the rates are given in knots. Rates for neap and spring, two rates are given, one for spring tide, another for the neap tide. Okay. So when you talk of so in the first column here, you'll have the directions when you study it. Second will be the rate when it is spring tide, and second will be the other one will be the rate in knots when it is neap tide. And these are the observations done at the locations marked with these diamonds, and locations are marked with A, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie written in the diamond. Okay, that means this information, the information in this column is for the station A, whose coordinates, latitude and longitude are mentioned here. These locations are marked on your chart, and you see, I'll help you if you see in your chart. A will be somewhere here below this, but if you and it will be written like this there. This I've blown it up. A will be written somewhere below this where I have written A. Like this, you'll have B here. So you can see B in your charts, beta. Here, B is this one here. C is here. D is there. E is here, niche down below, and F is there. So let me just remove this toolbar. Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F. So these stations are there. You can see on your charts also. You can identify with the positions I have marked here, so that easily. Can you see them on your chart, Peter? These locations marked, these diamonds.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, basically, you will pick up the tide closest to with the station which is closest to your point of operation. Okay. Now you see, when you come here, let us say, I'll come to the question later on. Let us say I'm close to this Bravo thing. I'm close to this one somewhere. And then suppose at Kobe, the high water is at 1200 hours. Let us say at Kobe, high water is at 1200 hours. And suppose I want to know what will be the tidal stream at 1400 hours. So the time for which I need the tidal stream is 2 hours after high water. So that means it is 2 hours after high water is here, this one. Okay, 2 hours after high water. So I go on this to B. The direction or the set will be 225 degrees. And rate, if that day the tide is spring, rate will be 0.3 knots. If the tide is neap, the rate would be 0.1 knot. So depending on the tide, whether it is spring or neap, accordingly the rate shall be chosen. Have you understood how we'll pick up the information, beta? Any questions? If I want to find out the tidal stream at station B at 1400 hours, if high water at Cove is at 1200 hours. Is that okay? The explanation that I've given, is that clear, beta?
Yes, sir.
Any questions on how to read the tidal stream?
No, sir.
Class, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So this
Okay.
high water is 1200 hours. It will be
At
given in
Cove.
question, sir.
It has to be given in the question. If you don't have on ship, you can
Okay,
refer
so
to
not in
timetable.
chart. Nothing is on the chart, sir.
No, nothing is on the. You keep
Okay,
changing
sir.
every day. How can they give you on chart, beta?
Yes, yes.
High
So
water
the
is not
question
the
will be
same time
there.
every day, correct?
Yes, yes. So from this, okay, okay. Understood, sir. Understood.
On the ship, you can refer to the tide tables, but in question,
Tide
it has
tables,
to be
yes.
given, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
And now, even there is one more table below this, which gives the height of neap and spring tides. Okay, I'll come to that. You see, what I've done is I'm taking a question set parallelly. Let us say the vessel is at X 1000 hours and she wants to reach point Y here. If I join XY, what am I going to get, beta? If I join XY, what will I get?
CMG.
CMG. So if I'm doing my passage planning, this is my CMG. Okay. Now, if this entire stretch, if the current experience was same, then you will just counteract current once and you'll get the CTS and you'll keep the same CTS. Correct, bete?
Yes, sir.
Yes. But along this CMG, you see, initially you are close to Foxtrot, then you come in the range of Delta, then you come close to Bravo. So what will happen? The stations are changing, and even if the station is not changing, even if the station remains same, at the same station also, every hour the stream is changing. Even if the station remains same, every hour the stream is changing. Therefore, the difference is that earlier we used to draw one triangle, we will counteract with one triangle, get our CTS. Here you'll have to counteract multiple times and get your CTS maybe every hour or so. Is that clear what I've said, beta? Okay, let's see now. Okay. Bob is here, where this thread thing I've done. Okay, this is the CMG. Okay, now I'm saying this is Cobe beta. The Cobe is here. This one is Cobe in the chart. Okay. Okay. Now we are assuming that let high water at Cobe be at 1200 hours and the engine speed be 10 knots. So this is the information. So this information like this, what time of high water will has to be given in the chart. Otherwise, I can't do anything. So if at high water is at 10 or 1200 hours, what time am I starting from X beta? Look at the plot.
10 o'clock, sir.
10 o'clock. So what is its time with respect to high water? It is 2
2
hours
hours
before high water, correct?
Yes.
Sir.
Minus 2. And which station will pick up the tidal stream from? I'm sure all of you would agree, Foxtrot.
Foxtrot.
Foxtrot, sir.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
So minus 2, I go to Foxtrot. It is 057. Okay. Now,
Echo, sir.
Sir,
That is
Foxtrot.
echo, sir.
अच्छा okay, Foxtrot चले जाओ, कोई बात नहीं, 015, okay, 015 or whatever it is, 015 only, yeah, okay. And then whether to pick up from here or here, you will have to see what is the tide, whether it is neap or spring. Okay. Now, how will you find out whether it is neap or spring? You will find out the tide range. You'll find out the high water tide from the tide tables. And at Cobe, you see this information is from here. This is what I have blown up here in this part. Okay. At Cobe, if the mean high water spring is 4.2, mean high water neap is 3.2. So if your high water is 3.2 or close to 3.2, you will take from the neap column. If it is close to 4.2, you will take from spring. So neap and spring can be also, when you see from the tide table that you will have. Now, obviously here in the question, somebody has to tell me whether it is the neap tide or this high water is also whether it is neap or spring. That
Spring.
information also has to be given.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Otherwise, you will not be able to use the curve, this table. Okay. Let us assume it is spring. Let's assume it is spring. So what will I do? For -2, I go to Foxtrot. It is 0.15 will be the direction of the stream that is set, and 0.6 knots or 0.5, whatever it is. I think
0.5,
it's
sir.
0.5. 0.5 knots will be the rate. So what will I do? I have to counteract this stream, which is setting 0.15. So I'll draw 0.15 here. Any clerical errors or misreading of the table can be corrected, okay? On this, I will cut off 0.6 miles or 0.5 miles, whatever it is. And then I'll open my compass 10 miles, which is engine distance in 1 hour, put it at this point, 0.1, and cut out here. And this becomes my CTS, my first CTS from X. Yes or no, beta? Correct?
Yes, sir.
And this should bring you to this place at 1100 hours. Now, if you see at 1100 hours, it is again reasonably close to Foxtrot. So you can pick up the next tidal stream here, but now it is only 1 hour before high water. Why? Because high water is at 1200 hours. So now I go to -1 and go again here. The stream is again 0.15 or something. And again, now it is 0.3. It's reduced from 0.5 to 0.3. This will be the tidal stream that you will now counteract at this point. Understood, beta?
So this how
This
we are
is
selecting
CTS1.
0.5 and
This is
0.3.
CTS2, right?
Yes,
Say
sir.
again, you're asking something?
Sir, this how we selected 0.5, sir. 0.5. Can you please
Which
explain once more, sir?
0.5?
Yes, sir. This correct.
Because I said it is, we have assumed that it is spring tide, na?
So it will be given in question only. We have to
Of
pick from
course,
there
of
only.
course. Otherwise, you can't figure, right?
Also,
But
this
on the
code
ship,
which is given down.
when you see the tide in the tide tables, you can compare with these and figure out whether it is neap or spring, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, when you come, then that means you expect yourself you have to be here at 1200 hours. Now you are closer to delta. And 12 o'clock is the high water. So now it is for 0 hours and you go to delta. The tidal stream will be 0.22, whatever it is, and 0.2, and you expect yourself to be here at 1300 hours. So basically what has happened now is you are drawing these triangles multiple times. The set and rate, instead of being in the question, is being picked up from the tidal stream tables. Is that clear, beta? Is that clear how to use the tidal stream, beta?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, so that is your tidal stream. Now, whether you draw 4, 5 triangles or you draw 2, sometimes you can make a compromise depending on the time at hand, but usually the streams change every hour. So an hourly triangle is definitely a better bet, of course, subject to time. You cannot be drawing 20 triangles, which will not be required. In such cases, you will not be drawing more than 3, 4 triangles. You will not require that more than that. So if you draw 3, 4 triangles, it's fine. And what you can do here is, you can write here, stream, tidal stream, set so much, rate so much, tidal stream so much, tidal stream so much, and counteract that, keep counteracting that, and that becomes your CTS, multiple CTSs. At 10 o'clock, you'll set yourself on CTS 1. Then at 1100, you expect that you're back on the CMG line. You will set CTS 2, then CTS 3, and that is how you'll keep counteracting the changing current. So the question primarily differs in the sense that instead of same current throughout the question, now you can say the current is changing in direction and magnitude every hour. So that's the only change with tidal stream which has to be kept in mind. Now, please let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, I'll clear this sheet and
Sir,
I'll zoom it
can I
again. हाँ बोलो.
Sir, here in point delta, na, sir, delta, this 1200 position is close to us. So we'll
Okay.
take delta or we'll take Foxtrot, sir.
Take delta, na. 1200 is more closer to delta, na, beta.
So from 1100 to 1200, we'll take delta, sir, like 1 hour before.
No, 1100 hours we took Foxtrot. 1200 hours when 12 to 13 we are taking delta, right?
Okay.
12 to 13 I'm taking delta, right? This one is in delta range, right?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Sir,
So that's
from
what
delta
we are
से
doing.
0 to
बेटा देना पड़ेगा, नहीं तो कैसे करोगे? How will you know which one to use? So he'll basically give you whether it is neap or spring tide, right? अगर क्वेश्चन में नहीं देता है तो you can say since neap or spring is not mentioned, you are solving taking it as spring tide, okay? पर मेंशन तो करना पड़ेगा ना बेटा कि आपने क्या एज्यूम लिया है ना. यू हैव टू मेंशन इट, राइट?
सर जो 1300 पे जो डेल्टा का दिया है सर वो 022 और 0.2 सर ये थोड़ा समझ आया.
सॉरी, से अगेन.
सर अभी सर जैसे पोस्टोर से लेंगे ना 1000 का सर ये थोड़ा सा एक बार बताए सर समझ नहीं आया. यहाँ से सर 1100 का
1100 पे कितनी स्ट्रीम होगी बताइए मुझे. आप ही बताओ ना. जब पूरा क्वेश्चन खत्म होने को आया, यू आर गोइंग बैक टू 1100 पे क्या स्ट्रीम 10 o'clock पे स्ट्रीम कैसे ली थी बताओ. हाउ वाज द स्ट्रीम टेकन एट 1000 hours? भाई 10 बजे की स्ट्रीम कैसे ली थी हमने?
सर वो थोड़ा देख रहा हूँ सर.
नहीं देख रहा हूं तो उस टाइम क्यों नहीं पूछते हो तुम यार? Why you don't ask then? When I am about to close the slide, then you are now saying 10, 11. बेटा अगर मेरे बोलने से समझ में नहीं आया तो तू सोच रहा है तेरे बोलने से समझ में आ जाएगा. हाइट ऑफ ऑप्टिमिज्म है.
Is there any particular range ये entitled diamonds की they will be applicable for certain range on the chart?
No. बेटा ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. इनफैक्ट ये जो मैं कह रहा हूं कि फॉक्सट्रॉट से लगा लो, वी आर जस्ट यूजिंग द प्रॉक्सिमिटी. जरूरी नहीं है वहां पे फॉक्सट्रॉट का टाइटल स्ट्रीम हो, बिकॉज लैंड कंटूअर्स, यू सी these streams are being modified by these land contours, right?
Correct, sir.
है ना? So ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. This is only I'm telling you that's the way you can apply. Otherwise, in reality, they are good only for the station where they have been observed, right?
Yes, sir.
The moment you leave that station, it's going to change for sure.
सर तो पैसेज प्लान वाले क्वेश्चन में फिट इज मतलब इट इज मैंडेटरी टू मेक दिस थिंग सीटीएस का एक टेबल बना के अलग से एंड वी नीड टू मेंशन इट.
बेटा अगर पैसेज प्लान ऐसा आएगा तो उसमें 3 या 4 से ट्रायंगल वैसे ही ज्यादा नहीं बनाने में, छोटा पैसेज प्लान होगा वो.
ओके सर, ओके.
बिकॉज टाइडल स्ट्रीम जो है वो सिर्फ कोस्ट की विसिनिटी में आएंगे व्हेन यू आर क्लोजर टू द कोस्ट, राइट?
यस सर, राइट सर.
Okay, once you go little say this side of this line, tidal streams will not have any impact, right? But then the natural current will have the effect.
Correct.
Tidal streams will have their effect in the closer to the coast, right? अब तुम ये देखो ना बेटा, अगर मान लो तुम किसी भी क्रीक में जा रहे हो जो टाइडल स्ट्रीम है, और उस क्रीक में एकदम ऐसे आ जाता है, ठीक है, एंड पोर्ट यहाँ जाके है, यहाँ पोर्ट है. Now when the tide is flooding, the water is coming in. Okay, coming in, ठीक है, यहाँ भी आता रहेगा, यहाँ आते क्या होगा? Water will start going like this. Yes or no? Tidal stream की डायरेक्शन चेंज हो जाएगी इस पोर्शन में.
Yes sir.
करेक्ट. अगेन यहाँ पे जाके क्या होगा? यहाँ ब्रॉड हुआ था, रेट कम हो जाएगा. यहाँ नैरो होगा, फनल इफेक्ट होगा, रेट पर बढ़ जाएगा. So that is how this in the vicinity of the coast, both the direction and the rate get impacted by the contours, land contour, coast contour, right?
Yes, sir.
तो वो 10-11 बजे वाला कौन था भाई आज? कौन तारीख तुम थे? कौन था?
हाँ सर, मैं था सर।
नहीं तो 10 बजे जब
मकबूल,
तुम कर रहे थे तो कहाँ गए थे तुम?
सर वो था थोड़ा सा, मैं कोशिश कर समझने की, लेकिन समझ नहीं आया सर। मैंने कहा थोड़ा सा आगे हो सकता है,
10 बजे क्यों नहीं रोका भाई?
नहीं सर, मैं सोचता हो सकता है आगे थोड़ा समझ आ जाए, बट नहीं समझ आया सर।
तो हो सकता है कल समझ में आए। लेट्स वेट टिल टुमारो देन।
सर आज तो लास्ट है 4 बजे।
ना नहीं, इफ टाइम इज टू बी गिवन, मे बी हो सकता है ट्यूबलाइट कल जल जाए बेटा। ऐसे थोड़ी होता है यार, तुम लोग मतलब यू आर जस्ट टेकिंग इट फॉर ग्रांटेड, यू नो। देन यू आर आस्किंग भी 11 बजे कैसे लिया? तुम्हें 10 का नहीं पता तो 11 का कैसे पता चलेगा? बताओ मुझे। हे भगवान। तारिक मित्र क्या करूं?
सर एक बार थोड़ा सा हिंट दे दे, वो समझ जाएगी।
बेटा हिंट तो बहुत दिया था, वो समझ में नहीं आया। अभी इतनी जल्दी हिंट में समझ में आ जाएगा? अभी वॉट एवर इज द इंफॉर्मेशन, what time are we leaving point X? Speak up fast. Don't take time now. Point X से कितने बजे डिपार्ट कर रहे हैं हम?
सर 1000।
Okay. Is it at high water at Cove or before high water at Cove and or after high water at Cove, and by how many hours? This 1000 hours at X with respect to high water at Cove, is it at high water, before high water or after high water? What time have we assumed high water at Cove? हैं?
इसमें टाइम सर, ये जो डायमंड F1 है सर, उसको नीचे देखना ना सर।
I am asking what time we have we assumed high water at Cove. The question is that. तुम्हें स्क्रीन पे कुछ नहीं दिखाई दे रहा?
सर यहाँ पे लिखा होगा लेट हाई वाटर एट कोव एट 1200 आवर्स एंड इंजन स्पीड
So
10 knots।
then what is my question? My question is what time are we assuming high water at Cove? Now speak up. What time are we assuming high water at Cove?
सर 1200।
Okay. So the departure time at X, is it same as high water, before high water, or after high water?
सर बिफोर हाई
Departure
वाटर।
time at X is same as high water, before high water, or after high water?
सर बिफोर हाई वाटर।
कितने घंटे?
सर 2 घंटा।
तो बिफोर हाई वाटर ऊपर में है या नीचे में है इनमें जो मैंने सर्कल किया है?
सर बिफोर हाई वाटर सर ऊपर में है।
ऊपर में। 2 घंटे के सामने जाओ और 10 वाली पोजीशन किसके पास है? डायमंड ए के पास, बी के पास, सी के पास, डी के पास, एफ के पास। 10 एक्स पोजीशन कौन से डायमंड के पास है?
इस पोजीशन
भाई
सर एफ
एफ।
के पास है ना सर। एफ
हाँ
के
तो फिर
पास
जाओ
नहीं है।
एफ में, देखो वहां पे टाइडल स्ट्रीम कितना दिया हुआ है 2 घंटे हाई वाटर से पहले। कितना दिया हुआ है अपने चार्ट में देख के बताओ फटाफट। कितना दिया हुआ है?
सर इस पे तो सर 0.5 0.3 है सर।
पहले डायरेक्शन बताओ ना मेरे भाई। 0.5 0.3 तो सही पहुंच गए हो तुम, पहुंचे तो सही लगते हो। This is -2 before high water. You go to F. This is the direction. What is the direction? On the chart, what is this direction? Tell me.
सर तो ये जो 015 01 सर ये
अरे
समझिए
जो
क्या सर 0
2 hours बिफोर हाई वाटर सिप के सामने देखो ना, एक वैल्यू दो. Why are you giving multiple values?
हाँ सर -2 के सामने सर 0.15 है 0.5 0.3.
Okay, so 015 क्या है? That is the direction of the tidal stream.
ओके सर.
That will be the like the set of the current. Okay.
ओके सर.
और ये जो दो हैं, ये जब यहाँ में बता रहा था कि पहली वैल्यू क्या है और दूसरी क्या है, ये लिखे हुए यहाँ पर क्या है, ये पढ़ो अपने चार्ट में. पहली वैल्यू किसकी है? 0.5 किसके लिए होगी?
सर 0.5
ये पढ़ो यहाँ पर अपने चार्ट में क्या लिखा है.
सर rates at spring tides knots, rates at
Okay.
neap tides knots.
सो जो पहले वाली है वो स्प्रिंग टाइड की रेट होगा, दूसरे वाला नीप टाइड का रेट होगा. करेक्ट.
ओके सर 0.5 spring tide and 0.3 neap.
यस. सो अगर उसी टाइम पूछ लेते तो ये बात खत्म हो जाती है ना वहीं पे.
हाँ सर मैं थोड़ा सा
एंड देन आई सेड it we assumed it is not so far written. Then I said we are assuming it is spring tide, spring high water. So what rate will you take? You will take the rate of 0.5. Correct.
yes sir, yes sir.
अगर नीप टाइड होता तो 0.3 का रेट लेते. राइट.
yes sir.
समझ गए?
हाँ समझ गए.
तो 10 बजे जो करंट लोगे, जो टाइडल स्ट्रीम लोगे, वो 015 डिग्रीज ट्रू उसकी डायरेक्शन होगी और 0.5 नॉट्स उसका रेट होगा. व्हाई? बिकॉज वी आर टेकिंग स्प्रिंग टाइड. राइट.
yes sir, yes sir. that's good.
ठीक है, समझ गए?
हाँ समझ गया.
ओके, ठीक है.
तो it's
Okay
the
guys,
same
I'm
thing,
clearing this. What I would suggest is you take a photograph of this. This will come quite handy for you to review, because one slide you'll be able to review practically everything that is required, because there are blown up images also. In addition to this, what will be given is plus whether the tide is spring or neap. Okay beta. Understood? इसके अलावा ये इंफॉर्मेशन भी होगी. राइट बेटे? You can take the screenshot now. So this will help you in basically just running through it, maybe just in 10 minutes before, whenever you want to have a look at it, and then you'll be able to figure out. Okay.
Sir, I'm having a small question, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, whenever we are making 1 hour triangle, sir, suppose it is coming midway between the foxtrot and delta. So
बेटा
that
किसी
time
का तो लोगे ना, किसी don't get into half an hour business, otherwise you'll never be able to close your question. Okay.
No, sir, I am asking about 1 hour only, not half an hour.
Huh.
So, sir, when we are making 1 hour triangle, suppose it comes between the foxtrot and delta value. So that time we can take anyone or foxtrot.
Beta, because there is no logic we are using, because actual effect I will not know exactly, because that will be determined by the contour, right? But
Yes,
but the greater logic would be that if it is coming somewhere here, I would be more influenced by D, because I'm closer to the coast here, and this one has a wider space here, right? So maybe
Yes.
I'll be, so it will be every time the reason will be different, But if you take any one of them, you can just close out your question. That's all I can say at this point, right?
Okay, understood.
Okay. Otherwise, there's nothing I can say much, because when you are closer to the coast here, this tide is likely to affect you most out in this region, right, beta?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And obviously this tide will take care in this part. So if it is coming somewhere, there will be overlaps. Don't worry about that beyond a point. What they want to see is, do you understand what information is given out here, right? That is what they are trying to see.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So that is the tidal stream beta. Okay, this question I'll see, but there is nothing like normal range for sure. I know there is something they have missed out in this. We come to the last topic, the most stupid topic of chart work, honestly, beta, which nobody would have ever used, not even people of our generation would have used, and expecting you people to use it in the days of GPS is absolutely foolhardy when we did not use, who were totally relying on celestial navigation. Okay, this is geometry and not simplified geometry, but it's most unfortunate that these questions are being asked in the exam. So you'll have to bear with me, you'll have to learn it only for the exam, and this is one thing you can definitely afford to forget after the exam. Don't occupy mind space for fish, don't allocate any mind space to fish triangle at least after the exam beta. This fish triangle or trapezium is the name only given to identify it, that's all. When does it apply? When do you use this method? You use this method when there are 3 staggered PLs. Now you will say, sir, when I have staggered PL, should I straight away go to fish triangle? No. Whenever you have staggered PLs, first you will see if you can solve the question by running fix. Please make sure this, okay? For running fix, you should have 4 elements to complete the triangle. So if you have 4 elements to complete the vector triangle, please do not complicate your lives. It will be a simple running fix question. Even if 3 PLs are given, no problem. If running fix is failing, because 4 elements are not given, maybe 3 are given, then you will see if 3-point bearing can be deployed to create the 4th element, create CMG, the 4th element. And if so, then 3-point bearing plus running fix will finish the question. Correct? These 2 things you have understood. We have already done them in reasonable detail, beta. Yes or no? Correct?
Yes, sir.
For a question to be, for 3-point to be, 3-point bearing to be applicable, what is necessary, beta? For 3-point bearing to be applicable, what is necessary?
So CTS engine speed.
3-point bearing to be applicable, the method to be applicable, what is necessary?
3 bearings.
The 3 position line.
3 bearings.
3 position line,
no.
3 PL.
No. 3 PLs intersecting at 1 point.
1 point, common point.
The most important चीज है that you don't want to speak. All the 3 PLs must intersect at 1 point. Then only 3-point bearing is applicable. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So if running fix is not applicable because 4 elements are not there. Now 3 elements are there, but now you thought you will get CMG by 3-point bearing, but 3-point bearings are not intersecting at one line at point. Then you will basically, when you lose on all both these, then you will say, okay, let me take it to fish triangle. That means in fish triangle, what will you have? You will have 3 staggered straight line PLs. It will have your CTS, engine speed, and set of the current. That's all. So what has happened is, and these PLs do not intersect at 1 point. So what happens is now 3-point bearing is out. So 3 staggered PLs, 3 elements given, not intersecting at one point. So obviously 3-point bearing cannot be deployed. Then you will consider the fish triangle. So is it clear when the fish triangle is to be used, beta?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now these
sir.
3 PLs may be all from all 3 different points. All the 3 may be from different points. 2 may be from one point and 1 may be from another point. They are not intersect. All 3 are not intersecting at one point for sure. Or 1 may be from one point and the other later 2 may be from another point. So they may be 1 plus 1 plus 1. They may be 2 plus 1. They may be 1 plus 2. Whichever the combination doesn't matter. As long as the 3-point bearing has failed, that's it. Then, okay, let's consider fish triangle. So for fish triangle to be applicable, you need to have 3 staggered straight line PLs. You need, and if they intersect at one point, then don't go for fish triangle. Then go back to 3-point bearing and running fix and close the question through a simplified way. But if that is not working, then is the trapezium. So what is given in the thing? The CTS of the own ship, engine speed, set of the current, 3 PLs of different timings not meeting at one point. Because if they were meeting at one point, then 3-point bearing is the easier one. All could be from different points or in a combination of 1 plus 2 or 2 plus 1. This is what is given. What the question can be expecting you to give as a response could be the 3 positions on the 3 PLs, the CMG, SMG, and the rate of current. The question could ask all of these or some of these. Now, इसमें प्लॉट इतने ज्यादा हैं बेटा, इससे पहले I was marking on the plot A, B, C, D, and I was telling them you don't have to mark this. This we are only doing for communication. In fish triangle, I strongly recommend that you keep marking the points Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, so on and so forth in a sequence. The advantage of that would be that you will be able to say, okay, after A, how did I get B? How did I get C? Then how did I get D? That means you're thinking only one step at a time then. And one step at a time, it will slowly, gradually lead you to the end. So in this particular method, I strongly recommend that you keep marking the points in the same order time and again so that it becomes easier for you to recall the next step. But before you plunge into this method, please be sure that this is the only option left. Don't unnecessarily complicate by leaving out easier way methods and getting into this one of the most stupid methods that could ever be used in chart work, which actually would have never been used on ship by anybody. It's only a classroom creation, unfortunately. Okay. Now I will take you through this. Now look at this question. A vessel is steering 075 degrees at 10 knots. Observes Roche's point changing from red to white at 5 o'clock and from red to white to red at 6 o'clock. At 6:30, she observes Bellina Cotton Island light bearing 300 degrees true. If the current was setting 035, find the position, all this. Now you see, guys, we have only 3 things given in the question: CTS, engine speed, and set of the current, 035. And these positions are not meeting at one point. Why? Because 2 PLs are from Roche's point, another is from Belly Cotton. And since 2 are already meeting at Roche's, now all 3 cannot meet at one point now anymore. So they will not meet at one point. Therefore, running fix, this 3-point bearing with running fix fails. And that's why we are going into fish triangle. Is that clear, beta?
Yes, sir.
Clear, beta?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Here is the question. What will you do now? Be careful. I'll keep repeating the steps. Many a times I'll repeat, and by the end of it, you should all be comfortable. And anybody who has a doubt, please interject, ask as many times as you want, but please ask it as soon as the point is being delivered so that we don't have to go back and forth. Guys, my suggestion would be, people say draw all the three PLs, but to avoid cluttering, I would say draw the first PL and draw the third PL. Okay. So draw the first PL. This is the sector by sector boundary. You can see this is that sector boundary. This is the first PL at 5 o'clock. The third PL is at 6:30 from Berlin Cotton. So what have I drawn? The first step is to draw the first PL and the third PL. Understood? Then take any point on the first PL and mark it as A, alpha. I have taken this point A and marked it as alpha. So how did we start? By taking any point on the first PL, called it A. Draw the CTS through A up to the third PL, and wherever the CTS line cuts the third PL, mark that point as B. So from A, you are getting B. CTS, and this is point B. Then see what is the interval between first and the second PL. First PL is 5 o'clock. Second PL is 6 o'clock. So what is the interval, beta?
1 hour 30 minutes.
1 hour, sir.
First and second PL में interval beta.
1
not
hour,
first
sir.
and
Sorry,
1 hour. 1 hour.
So see what is the interval between first and second PL. It is 1 hour. And what will be the engine distance in 1 hour?
10 knots.
Look at 10 miles. 10 miles.
10 miles.
10 miles.
Yeah, open 10 miles compass. Keep it at A and mark off point C on the CTS line. Okay. So from A, 10 miles from A, I have marked point C. Now, what is the interval between the second PL and the third PL? The interval between second PL and third PL is 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
And engine distance in 30 minutes will be 5 miles. So now I open 5 miles engine distance, put my compass at B and mark off point D on the CTS line. Guys, is marking of point A, B, C, D clear to everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, D all of the D.
Beta, what is the interval between second and third PL in the question? Please tell me. जिसको D का doubt है मैं उनसे बात कर रहा हूँ.
30 minutes.
30 minutes. What will be the engine distance in 30 minutes, beta? Covered?
5 miles.
So
Okay,
5
go
mile
backwards.
khol. 5
Okay, sir.
miles open, keep on B, cut off D on the CTS line, correct?
Understood. Okay.
I will repeat all these steps once again. First, draw the first PL, mark the time on it. Draw the third PL, mark the time on it. Take any point A on the first PL, any point. There, that is not a fix, it's just a point, guys. Draw CTS through it and mark point B on the third PL. Then see the duration interval between first and second PL, which is 1 hour in our question. Find the engine distance to be covered in that duration, which is 10 miles in our case. From A, cut off 10 miles on the CTS and mark that as C. Likewise, find the engine distance corresponding to the interval between second and third PL, which is 5 miles in our case. Cut off from B 5 miles, mark that as D. I hope up to D everybody is aligned with me, or any questions?
Clear, sir.
Okay, now
Yes, sir.
put your parallel ruler on first PL and transfer it through C. After that means 1 hour engine distance you marked, transfer the first PL through it and mark it with double arrows. Usually I mark them with broken lines so that they are not confusing me, but it's up to you. There's no hard and fast rule. So what have I done? I have transferred the first PL through C. Likewise, transfer the third PL through D. You're running back. You see what have you done? You have run up the first PL by 1 hour of engine steaming, and now you're running back the third PL by half an hour so that both PLs are run back or run forward to the same time as the middle PL, right? So transfer the third PL through D, and we have this here. Are these two PLs clear, better transferred PLs? Through C, transfer first PL, and through D, transfer third PL. Where the transferred PLs intersect, that is this point, we call it as E. So आपको क्या कैसे याद रखना है इसको कि यार पहले फर्स्ट पीएल ड्रॉ की थी, then we drew the third PL, then how did we take A, then how from A how did we get B, then how did we plot C, then how did we plot D, then what did we do to get E, and that is how you'll remember one step at a time. Is getting point up to E clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, this point E is not going to change if somebody had taken A here. If somebody had taken A here, then yeah, tell me. बेटा अगर उसको लेते तो मैं प्लॉट नहीं कर देता. अगर मैं पहले if I draw the third PL, will it change the method? Why should it change the method if I plot it? Now, suppose somebody has taken A here, then what will happen? His CTS would be like this. For him, B would be here. Again, when he cuts 10 mile, his C would come here. When he cuts 5 mile, his D would come here. The point E will come here only. Yes or no? Correct, Peter?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Clear, sir.
okay, if somebody takes point right above, somebody takes it here, then what happens? For him, this is B. When he takes 10 miles, the C will come here. Correct, Beta? 10 miles from A, C will come here. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And when he takes 5 miles, D will come here. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, again, through C, when he transfers the first PL transferred will come here only. Through D, he transfers the third PL, that will come here only. So in that case also E would remain here. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So whether you take it A here, you take here A here, or I have taken it on the other side of E also. This A is now taken on the other side of E still. But only thing is what has happened is C has gone to right, D has come to left, but getting C or D, the concept has not changed. First, we took any point A on the first PL. We drew the CTS up to the third PL. We got point B. Then we opened our compass 10 miles, kept it at A, cut on the CTS line that gave us C. Then we opened our compass 5 miles, kept it on B, opened 5 miles, cut on CTS, we got D. Then through C, not through this point, not the one closer to A, through C, I transfer the first PL. And through D, I transfer the third PL. My point E does not change. It will remain same. Is that clear, beta? Is that
Yes,
clear
sir.
to everybody?
Yes, sir. Everything.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So don't get confused because somebody starts drawing on top, C and D may change. Sides, don't get baffled. देखो कितनी प्लॉटिंग है इसमें, अगर इसको ABCD नहीं करोगे कंफ्यूजन हो जाएगा बहुत जबरदस्त. First PL, third PL, any point A, CTS, we get point B. From A, we mark off C. From B, we mark off D. Through C, we draw the first PL transferred. Through D, we transfer the third PL. Where the two intersect, we get E. This is what we had done, right, beta? Okay. Now, next step. Through C, draw the given set. What is the set given? 0, 3, 5. The set given in the question is 0, 3, 5 degrees true. Through C, from C, draw the set. Up to which point? Up to the third PL transferred. Not the third PL, I'm saying, third PL transferred. Which is the third PL transferred? This is the third PL transferred, guys. Through C, from C, draw the CTS up to the third PL transferred. Have you understood what have I done before I mark the point? Is this action clear to everybody? Any questions? What have I done?
Sir, drawing set, no?
Drawing set from C up to the third PL transferred.
Okay, sir.
Is this action clear, beta?
Clear, sir.
And where it cuts the third PL transferred, where it cuts the third PL transfer, that is point F. So अब सोचो जरा, after getting E, how did we get F? Just add that to your memory now. After E, how did you get F? From C, you drew the CTS up to the third PL transferred, and where it cut the third PL transferred, that point was called as E. Now from, sorry, was called as F. Sorry, I stand corrected. From F, you will now get G, golf. How will you get golf? Put your compass on the CTS line and take it through F. Take it to F and draw up to the third PL. From F, draw CTS to the third PL. You see single arrow CTS, and where it cuts the third PL, that is G. So please now, I will just say, draw the first PL, draw the second PL. And now I will speak the point A. I'll pause for 5 seconds after that. Everybody should know how A has come. Then I'll take the name B, pause for 5 seconds. Everybody should repeat in their mind how B came, and like this. Wherever you have a problem, let me know. Draw the first PL, draw the third PL. Then mark A. Then mark B. Then mark C. Then mark D. Then get E. Then get F. Then get G.
Sir, could you
Everybody good up to G, beta? Any doubts?
could you please repeat how we got G, sir?
No doubt, sir.
Tell me, beta, you may just stretch yourself and see on the chart what has been done. If you still don't get, I'll let you know. What do you think has been done to get G, beta? Try to speak. From F, CTS has been drawn to the third PL. Okay.
Okay.
From F, CTS is drawn to the third PL. Is that clear to get G? Right?
Clear.
Okay. Beta, this is the only way to learn this, I can tell you. I'll repeat it once again. Don't worry. I'll make you go through it a few times, and always keep marking on the plot also as you plot in the exam, because then it will be easier for you to revise also. Okay, this was A, this was B, this was C, this was D. Otherwise, so many lines come, you yourself would be lost. Now, next is join AG. Join AG. What have I done now? Next action is AG joining. And where this AG line cuts the current segment, current line is the green one. Where AG cuts the current line, we call that point as H. So this is point H. So if you got up to G, now figure out from G, how did we get H? We joined A to G, and where it cut the green segment of the current, that point is taken as H. Join EH and let it be extended on both sides, no problem, doesn't make a difference. EH is joined. Actually, this is the ratio line. You don't have to write. I'm just telling you, this will divide the current in the same ratio as the time this entire plot was done to get this line actually.
सर ये एच पे कौन सा लाइन ड्रॉ करना है वो वापस बताएंगे?
एच पे कोई लाइन ड्रॉ करना है, EH लाइन ड्रॉ करना है बेटे.
So you
understood how we got H? You understood how we got H?
वो समझ में आ गया. From
then join EH line बेटा, E and H.
हाँ सर, EH वाला लाइन समझ में नहीं आया है.
अरे join EH यार, EH दो पॉइंट्स को ज्वाइन करोगे तो लाइन नहीं आएगा क्या?
अच्छा ठीक है, उसको ऐसे कुछ ज्वाइन करना, कुछ इसमें अलग से कुछ वो नहीं है. ठीक है.
Join EH यार, line EH. Yes or no? Correct?
Yes, मेरे को लगा इसमें भी कुछ अलग से लग रहा है, इसके लिए
नहीं. Join EH to get a line EH, but that's all, and extend it, right, as much as you need, no problem. Now the time has to grow. Now the time has come to draw the second PL. Now time somebody could have drawn in the beginning also. It's not wrong, but that PL would have been unnecessarily bothering you. It would have been just bothering you.
जी को ज्वाइन किया.
अरे भाई म्यूट करके पढ़ा ले मास्टर जी म्यूट करके पढ़ा लो
सर.
मैंने कहा म्यूट करके पढ़ा लो इफ यू हैव टू टीच एट योर लेवल.
सर डाउट है सर.
हाँ बोलो
सर. आपने ये रेशियो क्या लिखा है नीचे सा?
ये तो वैसे मैंने बोला ये जो लाइन है ना बेटा, इस लाइन पर द एंटायर प्लॉट वाज टू गेट दिस रेशियो लाइन, दिस EH लाइन, बिकॉज इसमें whenever you draw a 035 की लाइन कहीं भी ड्रॉ करोगे ना, वो इसको 1:2:1 के रेशियो में डिवाइड कर देगा, जो कि इंटरवल की रेशियो थी.
Understood, sir. Understood.
So the entire exercise was for this purpose. So let me clear it once again and come stepwise up to EH line. Okay, draw the first PL, draw the third PL, get A, get B, get C, get D, get E, then get F, then get G, then get H, and now draw line EH. I think now, you see now, since we have done one point at a time, I think now it's not so difficult to remember, correct? One point at a time, and you'll be able to address it.
Yes, sir.
Now is the time to draw the second PL, which was not drawn. Now here comes the 5 o'clock PL, the boundary line PL, 6 o'clock PL, sorry, not 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Now where this 6 o'clock PL, बोलो.
सर इंस्टेड अगर जैसे करंट इसमें 035 दिया, इंस्टेड ऑफ 035 अगर कुछ और रहता, अगर जैसे सेम बेयरिंग सेम रहती है और करंट हमें 180 या फिर 000 दे के रखा रहता, तो उस वाले सिनेरियो में तो थर्ड पीएल से फिर वो जुड़ता नहीं, तो या फिर उसमें बेयरिंग ही अलग हिसाब से देते हैं लोग.
वो देते हैं जैसे पोजीशन आएंगी वैसे ही देंगे ना बेटे, ठीक है. बट But what you are saying is something else, that if it was the plot was being done on the other side of E, I'll come to that later. Okay. But
ठीक है
otherwise the bearings, if they're coming, then the current has to fit in, right? But what you are saying is something else which you are putting not in the right context, but you have a point which I'll come to later. Don't worry.
सर EH को join किया है ना?
Yes, beta, and we have drawn this line. We can extend it as much as we need. No problems.
Okay, sir.
Now we draw the second PL, the 6 o'clock PL. This is the 6 o'clock PL which has come. Now where this 6 o'clock PL cuts the EH line, that is the fix at 6 o'clock. That is the 6 o'clock fix. I have used the first circle now. I have not used any circle until now. Please pay attention. I have not used any circle. I am only circling the fix. So we get the 6 o'clock fix. Okay. Now, what was his concern? Let me just tell you this here. He had a point. Okay, I'll remove EH. Okay. Now you see, guys, suppose somebody had taken A here. He would get B here. He would get C here. And he would get D here. I'm sure this part you agree with me, right? Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the problem that he's saying is this, that up to E is fine, he's got E. But now from C, if he's drawing 035, if from C he is drawing 035, then 035 is never going to cut the third PL transferred. Yes or no?
Sir.
Third PL transfer is here. This is the third PL transfer. Is it going to cut that? So you're never going to get point F. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Right, sir.
There are two ways of doing it, and I'm telling you the simpler one. Okay, so there is another way. I can continue here backside and then do it, and it will become little complicated. Not that it is not solvable there. When you hit such a situation that the current drawn from C is not going to cut the third PL transfer, that means the point A that you took is on the opposite side of E. Your fix actually lies on the other side. Is that clear, beta? Understood? So what is the easiest way to now do it? Easiest way to do is like this. Let me just clear it off completely and no more lines to be drawn here, and I will then tell you what is to be done. You see. Now, okay. Discard, and now I'll do it here. Same thing. In the same question, I'll show you first PL, third PL. Okay. I have taken A here. I draw the CTS of 075. I get B here. I cut off 10 miles and I get D here. C here, sorry. This is 10 miles. And half of it, when I cut from here, maybe I get D somewhere here. It doesn't make a difference. You can see the scale later on. Or maybe D is closer, whatever it is. Okay. Now, through C, you will transfer the first PL. Through D, you will transfer the third PL. Am I right, beta? Right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This will be your E. Correct? Correct, Peter?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now I take my current 035, and when I take my ruler to C, I find 035 is never going to cut the third PL transferred. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Don't get panicky. Just come on the other side of E. I can complete there also, but that will be a little more confusing to everybody. And don't rub off anything. Do one thing. Put A dash, B dash, C dash and D dash and leave them with dash. And now take any point A here, draw the CTS. This will be point B, this will be point C, this will be point D, and now continue your plot out here. Is that clear?
ठीक है sir.
Yes, sir.
The lines will remain there, so you're not wasting any time. You just have to draw a CTS line, that's all. And rest
Yes,
mark
sir,
the
fine,
points, and
Bachega.
now you can draw 035 from here. Yes or no?
Already E point is there.
E point is there. The transferred PLs are not going to move.
Yes, sir. Yes, fine. Time बच जाएगा
Okay.
बस.
So yes. So bring F here and then bring G here. Okay, beta, and leave that upper line. Leave as it is, or you can rub it off and completely clear that. After you draw this, you can even rub it off if you want. No problems.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, in order to avoid all this, it's better to draw the A position far away from the lighthouse.
No, it depends, no, beta. If you draw it here and suppose the current was given 210, then
yeah. Okay.
current 210 will come here.
Yes.
Then the position will be on the other side of E.
But in that case, sir, even when we are doing it away, that will be more easier and more clear, no, sir?
It is.
Even
what I'm saying is, question is, position can be on either side of E. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So, right, which side of E will the position be? That will decide what is the direction of the current. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So it is not necessary that I take it far off. That cannot be the ground rule every time, right?
Okay, sir.
I'm just saying. Now, suppose, okay, if somebody, okay, let me just go to another slide. If there is there a slide before this? Yeah, okay, here is the slide. Okay, here is the slide. Yeah, it is like this, bete. It is like this. First PL, third PL, never mind. Now, somebody has taken here, you are saying, whatever, I'm not talking of this question, it can be any question, right? Don't worry. C, D, E. Okay. Now you did this, you did well to do it far off. Now I'm saying the current is 220. So from C, if I draw 220, will it meet the third PL transfer? Tell me, yes or no?
No.
So that means what will I have to do? I'll have to abandon this here. I can abandon it here, and I can just draw a CTS line here. A, B, then C is here, D is here. And now from C, I can draw the set of 220. Yes or no, beta?
Yes, sir. Okay, understood.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
So what I'm saying is, don't get panicky. It's only just one CTS line which you have to draw. The plot has not gone waste. Your time is not wasted. Okay. There may be some people who might have told you continue there, drawn backward side. That is also correct, but that is very complicated. It is much, much simpler to just shift sides. Shift your loyalty from one side of E to the other side of E. That's all. Is that clear, beta?
Right, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So don't get confused. In this question, it is coming on the right side, so that's fine, but it can happen. Yes, what you're saying is correct. So I'll take up to the second. No, okay, revise with me, and I'll keep plotting. Take point A. Okay. Then get point B. Revise in your mind how point B comes. Revise in your mind how point C comes. Interval between first and second PL, adjacent distance corresponding to that gives you point C. How do you get point D? How do you get point E? How do you get point F? How do you get point G? How do you get point H? Join EH. And now draw the second PL, and you get the fix at the time of second PL 0600 fix. I think now you are finding it all simplified, correct, beta?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So up to 6 o'clock fix, everybody is fine. Okay. Now what you have to do is, now we continue from there. Draw the set through 6 o'clock fix. So put your ruler on 035, bring it to this fix and draw between the transferred PLs. Draw between the transferred PLs through the 6 o'clock fix. Like this. Have you understood what? If you have not understood, let me know. Done. Have you understood what is flashing, how it is done? Any
No,
questions
sir.
on that?
नो सर,
Yes or no? I didn't get you.
समझ नहीं आया सर.
Okay, ये क्या डायरेक्शन लग रही है तुम्हें? Is it the direction of first
Current?
PL, second PL? What is it, or what direction do you think it is?
सर करंट का
Current, sir.
Set.
So current की direction को 6 o'clock fix से draw it through 6 o'clock fix and draw it between the transferred PLs. Transferred PLs means what? First PL transferred and third PL transferred, correct? Is it clear now? Anybody, if not clear, please let me know.
Clear, sir. Clear.
Clear.
You put your parallel ruler on the set direction 035, slide it to that fix of 6 o'clock and draw between the two transferred PLs. Right, bete? Now it's clear, I hope.
Yes, sir, clear.
Okay. We get these 2 points here. This is the set which has been drawn through 6 o'clock fix. Correct? Now, through these 2 points, draw the CTS from the first transferred PL to first PL, third transferred PL to third PL. देखिए. From I, you will draw CTS to the first PL. And from J, you will draw the CTS to the third PL. What do we mean? CTS from I, of course, it will go backwards, but arrow will be in the right direction. This is the CTS drawn through I to intersect the 5 o'clock PL. And where this CTS cuts the 5 o'clock PL, that is the 5 o'clock fix. Likewise, you draw the CTS through J to cut the third PL, and where it cuts the third PL, that is 630 fix. So now you have got all the 3 fixes. First, let us freeze how have we got the fixes. If anybody has any doubts, let me know. I think up to 6 o'clock fix, everybody was aligned. Am I right, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Then
sir.
what did we
Yes,
do
sir.
next? We drew the current through 6 o'clock position between the transferred PLs. Is this step clear to everybody? This is the set drawn through 6 o'clock fix between the transferred PLs, right, guys? Any questions on this step? Please let me know. And since it represents current, I have marked it with 3 arrows. Okay.
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Now, point I and J we get. I is on the first transferred PL. From here, we draw the CTS to the first PL and we get the P fix at 5 o'clock. Likewise, we draw the CTS through J to the third PL and we get the 630 fix. Is that clear, beta? Guys, if I join 5 o'clock and 630 position, what will I get? 5 o'clock fix to 6:30 fix, what will I get? CMG. And should that pass through 6 o'clock also? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
All these 3 fixes will be in the straight line. This will be your CMG. So question wanted position at 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock. Lat long of this one, lat long of this one. Course made good. Direction from, let us say this direction has not been named. Let me call it as X, okay. X to K The direction is the CMG. Am I right, bhai? Correct? Correct, beta? Next is speed made good. If you have time, you can measure xk divided by 1.5 hours. If you don't have time, you can measure the distance between 5 and 6, and that can be speed made good directly. Yes or no? Correct, beta?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that is the second part. Third is rate of current. Again, I to J is the drift in 1.5 hours, or I to 6 o'clock position. This one is the drift in 1 hour. So this will be the rate of current in this case. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. 1 hour.
Okay. Basically, what has been done? We have got two vectors. I'm just that whether you understand or not, it's fine. This entire exercise was done to make these two vector triangles A and B. This vector triangle was for the duration between first and second PL. In this case, it was for 1 hour. And this one was for half an hour because that was the duration between second and third PL. You see, CTS current, CMG. In this case, current, CTS, CMG. We have got two vector triangles through this entire exercise. And now the last one is time and position when yoga light is a beam. Extend this CMG line through these fixes. Vessel will remain on this line until changes are made. Draw the beam bearing of yoga light. Wherever it will cut, that will be the position. Right, beta? Yes or no? Part D you can do after that. I don't think part D is a concern, right? Part D of the question has nothing to do with
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
this
sir.
method, right? Okay. So now let me clear it once again. अब यही चीज है बेटा, इसको अगर तुम ए बी देखो, अगर ए बी सी डी से नहीं करोगे, so you see you'll have so many lines coming on it, and you will get lost into this entire sea of things. You will yourself lose out onto what to draw where.
Sir, I want to ask one thing.
Yeah.
So this for B part, no, the CMG, we have to measure the point X where you mark like 5 o'clock fix and
Beta,
6:30.
basically these double arrow lines are the CMGs, na?
So we have to mark, we have to measure that line or the earlier one, sir? AG.
This is not CMG.
Acha, okay.
They are not parallel. This is a mistake many people make. This is not. They are not two parallel lines.
Okay, sir.
AG is not parallel to XK.
So in this question, 0500 fix and 060 fix is a speed made good.
Yeah, that is speed because you are taking 1 hour triangle. Yes,
1 hour.
correct.
Yes.
Correct. Yes, you're right. So CMG will be on there where double arrows are there. Just forget about AG. This is a mistake some people make. Okay, you are not the first one making this mistake, beta. Okay. So this is a usual mistake. That's why when I drew AG, I intentionally drew it broken, drew it light so that it does not unnecessarily attract your attention and confuse you. AG was intentionally drawn in light color with a broken line so that it does not confuse you, because there have been incidents in the past also where people have come saying, sir, AG. Now, why it is so, I'll tell you, beta. You see, whereas this triangle is not for 1 hour, this triangle is not for 1 hour. Okay, this side is parallel to this, agreed. This side is parallel to this, agreed. They are equal also. But this is this side, X and Y.